why Wuthering Waves does not need a parry button, and I'm gonna explain to you guys why this is just doesn't make sense for the game. And it's a topic that's been bothering me a lot, and I've been seeing people talk about this, and I don't understand why people want a parry button in Wuthering Waves when basically every single attack you could do is pretty much a parry button if you've actually taken the time to understand how characters work, characters' skill sets, and also echoes can parry as well. So I'm going to show you guys an example of that. The 3 best characters I think that basically use parry buttons, in my opinion right now, in Wuthering Waves, I really think is Jian Shin, Tauchi, and I'm going to use Mortified as an example because I know gun users can't parry. You could use an echo on a gun user to help you either block an attack or parry for you. So there's a lot of options in Wuthering Waves when it comes to parrying. It's not just like you need a button. I understand the concept that you want a specific button to block for you or to parry for you. But the thing that's beautiful about Wuthering Waves is that there's countless ways to parry and to block attacks. I'm gonna fight Crownless really quick. I'm not gonna beat him or anything. I'm not gonna do like a no run or anything. So if you want a button, use Jian Shin. You can literally use her skill and she could block any attack. Tauchi, you could use her skill as well and block as well. I don't understand. You could even do the intro like that and do a parry like that too. It's all about timing when it comes to parrying, okay? You can use any character any way possible to parry. You do not need a parry button. Okay, now look, I'm gonna use Mortify. He's a gun user, but I just blocked that, right? Because I used the echo to help me block that, okay? There is just too many ways to be creative to try to parry a specific attack. You do not need a button for it. The button is basically every single button, okay? Let's intro in. We parried right there with a button. We used a skill. I'm gonna use a charge. I'm holding a charge attack. You could do that to parry as well. Like, and this is without the parry window available, okay? You don't always have to block an attack with just the parry window opening. You can still block in different ways. Right there, I'm gonna parry right there. Look, see? Easy. It's all about timing and understanding how the characters work. If you don't know how the characters work, don't make the argument that you need a parry button implemented into the game if you haven't tested enough characters. I think that's just a really bad take, a really bad argument. I personally don't think it needs to be something that needs to be added into the game. So I'm not gonna show you every single parry in the game with every character because there's too many ways to do that. It almost feels like an endless possibility of ways of parrying. Like I saw the other day, I saw people parrying like this. They like, if you do the parry at the right time, you can jump and do a down attack and you could parry with that as well. So I was like learning a lot of things from people that are like, you know, more advanced in gameplay than I am. And I was learning that like, wow, like there is so many different unique ways to parry and block attacks and try not to receive any damage from enemies. And that's the beauty of Wuthering Waves. I think that people have this concept twisted. The game doesn't need a parry button. You just need to understand and learn how characters actually function and work and use them to your advantage when you're fighting enemies or fighting bosses or doing tactical hologram. What would be the best character for tactical hologram for me, right? Who are you most comfortable with using? I think that's the true potential of understanding the parry system in Wuthering Waves. I think that's all I have to say on that topic. Please guys, let me know in the comments below if I've missed out on anything. I'm not gonna break down every single parry, but I do have a video of me breaking down almost every single parry for echoes. I did every single parry possible. I think right now there's only like 4 or 5 echoes that could actually parry against enemies. So just so that you know that, if you haven't watched that, definitely watch that too, because you might learn a thing or two. But yeah, I don't think there's a lot to discuss here because, you know, there's just too many ways to parry, dude. Like, I don't know why people made this argument. Parry button is needed. I see it in my chat all the time. I don't know why people want that. Like, I don't think it's something that needs to be added into the game when the game has already established the way they parry. They're not going to change that. Just to let you know, I don't think that's going to be something that will be added into the game, no matter how big of an influence or how much you cry for it. I don't think it's going to be something that's added because the combat system is already pretty set in stone. CBT1 had the same parry system, and CBT2, the parry system's still the same. I doubt until global release they're going to change it. So, you know, with that being said, let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think? If they do give you a parry button, would you stop playing the game? Or would you keep playing the game, right? Or would you be happy that they add a parry button? Or do you think my argument is good? Like, do you think, you know, there is a lot of different ways to parry. Maybe I should learn how to use the characters. Maybe the parry system is fine the way it is. You guys let me know in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you soon.